Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat Saves and I'm on a mission to help you shop smarter and save money. Welcome to my brand new series. This is Christmas on a Budget, and today we are diving into some affordable gift ideas that won't break the bank. With the Christmas season approaching, it is so easy to feel overwhelmed by the pressure to spend big, especially when we see these huge, ridiculous piles of presents on social media. But it is so important to not compare your situation with anyone else's. Just do whatever you can, and this is going to make me sound like such a Grinch, but consider doing a no present Christmas. This is exactly what I did last year. So you can spend a little bit of money on getting some really nice food in and maybe doing some activities or doing some fun things with family and friends instead of buying presents. So I did this last year and honestly it was so stress-free, so I would definitely recommend just thinking about it. But if you do want to buy presents, just know that thoughtful gifts don't have to come with a hefty price tag. So I'm going to be breaking down these gift ideas into sections: under £5, under £10 and under £20. So whether you are shopping for family, friends or even work colleagues, you are going to find something here for everyone. So let's get into it. So let's start with gift ideas under £5. And you might be surprised at how many great options there are out there. And I want to really emphasize that I'm trying to promote thoughtful, affordable presents, not cheap presents or cheap tats, because this is the type of thing that is just going to end up in a drawer. The person you're buying it for probably won't even use it, because that's not spending mindfully, and that's honestly just a waste of your time, and it's a waste of your money to just buy things for the sake of buying things. So every gift idea in this gift guide has been well thought out by me, and I think they are really good presents. You can tailor most of them to the specific person that you're buying for. So number one is homemade treats. Now we're talking about something like homemade cookies or homemade jams. It gives such a personal touch to the gift if you've made it yourself. And the best part about food as a gift is that it will get used, it will get eaten, and you can give a gift like this to literally anyone. And if you have kids, maybe they could help too with making the present. Ingredients for something like homemade cookies can literally be bought in the supermarket for very, very cheap. We're talking about flour, sugar, butter. Or if you're anything like me, you probably already have most of these ingredients already in your kitchen. If I wanted to bake cookies right now, I bet I could do it without even needing to go to the shop. And an extra tip is that you could use recycled jars for a bit more of a personal touch. So you could buy some affordable jars to put them in, or even reuse jars you already have at home for a more rustic DIY look. You can have so much fun with this, and you could even decorate the jars if you wanted to. Again, this is something that if you have kids, your kids could definitely get involved in decorating the jars, and I think that'd be a really fun activity. Number two is potted plants. Now this is definitely more of an adult gift. I don't know if a child would appreciate this so much, but consider gifting houseplants. You can of course buy a houseplant from any supermarket, B&Q or local plant shops, but a much cheaper way to do it is by taking a cutting from a plant you already have. That way you only need to buy a plant pot, or again use a pot that you already have lying around at home that maybe you don't use at the moment. And you could maybe get creative again, decorate the pot, paint the pot, and you can make this really, really personal. This makes it so personalized, and again, it's a gift that will get used as long as they can keep the plant alive. Number three is activity books. So consider buying something like a coloring book for children or a puzzle book for adults. My mum loves a Sudoku. She loves doing a crossword puzzle. The great thing about this is you can find some really affordable activity books for under a £5 and tailor it to the person you're buying for. Amazon is great for this, or shops like The Works. You can look for brain teaser books, But I think this is such a great low-cost gift because it's something that will get used again. It's an activity away from your phone. It's really good to work your brain in that way. This would also work really well for a work colleague. Maybe if you have a corporate job where you have to sit at a desk all day, but maybe you don't have enough work to actually fill your time. I had a job exactly like this. I would sit there for most of the day. My job would be done in a couple of hours. The rest of the day I would be sat literally twiddling my thumbs with nothing to do. So this could be a fun little gift for that situation. Also consider card games. I absolutely love a card game. They are super affordable and there are so many different ones. Again, you can get these from most supermarkets. I've seen Sainsbury's do tons of card games this year. And this is also something that you could actually do on Christmas Day when you are sat there with your family or friends. Now let's explore some gifts that fall under the £10 mark. A photo album or a scrapbook. Now you can do this in multiple different ways, but I think this is such a personal gift that you can really give to anyone, and it would be perfect for a partner because you can make it super cute. So you could either buy the scrapbook and get photos printed out. I do this and I use an app called Free Prints where you can get 40 free prints a month and you just pay the postage, which is around £4. And you can stick the photos in yourself, maybe some other things like tickets, stickers, whatever it is, to make it a bit of a DIY project. If you're not that creative and crafty, you could print the photos and slot them into a photo album that has those plastic wallets inside. Or you could use a photo book company such as Photobox or Snapfish, and they will make a photo book and print it and send it to you with all of the photos that you've chosen. Of course, prices of these can vary, but they do typically start around $9.99. Number 2, mugs with hot chocolate, tea or coffee. Now this can be considered quite a generic gift, but I honestly think it is a really good one. You can buy kits like this already pre-made in all supermarkets on the run up to Christmas. You can find them in the gift set section, and also places like TK Maxx do some more interesting ones. Or you can make it a bit more personal, buy the mug separately and then find some nice hot chocolate, their favourite coffee or some fancy tea bags to go with it. This again can be so personal to the person that you are buying for. And a little tip is to look in the seasonal sales for hot drinks. So look for multi-buy deals on tea and coffee, and you can give this gift to multiple people. And depending on your budget, you could also add some little extras like marshmallows with the hot chocolate or some fancy biscuits with the tea. Number 3, a movie hamper. Now, I personally think a homemade hamper in general is such a great gift. You can really fill it with loads of things that that person loves. But I think a movie hamper takes it one step further. We all watch TV, we all watch films. How nice would it be to have a little hamper filled with bags of popcorn, chocolates, hot chocolate powder, maybe some fluffy socks or slippers. You could add a mug in there. Think about movie related trinkets from this person's favorite film. Possibly some cozy pajamas as well. So I've included this in the under £10 category because you can definitely find enough things to fill a hamper for under £10. But of course, if you have a bigger budget, you can add so much more to it. This could be so much fun, and you can of course buy most things from supermarkets or try to find some more interesting and unique things from local shops or makers markets. Finally, let's take a look at some gift ideas under £20. Number 1, experience gifts. You cannot go wrong with gifting someone an experience. And it doesn't have to be super expensive. Of course, if you had a bigger budget, you could do something like quad biking or paragliding. I have done both, they are incredible. But even with a £20 budget, you can get vouchers for local experiences like a cooking class or a spa day. You can get tickets for mini golf, bowling, escape rooms, comedy clubs. Have a look at what's in your local area and weigh up some prices. You could also put your money together with your siblings to buy a nice day out for your parents. I honestly think experience gifts are the best gifts. So you can buy things like these on Groupon or just Google what's on in your area. And an extra tip is to buy during promotional sales for extra savings. Number 2, artisan chocolates or fancy chocolate boxes. Now this isn't a revolutionary gift idea, but let's just be honest, this is something that you're not going to buy for yourself. You're not going to spend £20 on chocolate for yourself, or at least it is very unlikely. And that's what makes it the perfect gift. It's something a little bit extra special that you wouldn't buy for yourself. You can find some really fancy gift boxes from places like John Lewis, or just have a look online. How about hotel chocolate? Shops like that are literally made for gifts. You don't go in to buy chocolate for yourself from somewhere like that. And they usually do gift wrapping as well. Also Lindt, that is the kind of place you can get some really nice chocolate gifts, especially around Christmas. I swear by food gifts because you know they're gonna get eaten. They are a great option for literally anyone. And make sure you look for introductory offers. If you have never shopped in this place before, they might give you a first-time buyer discount. Number 3 is homeware. Now, I will typically stay away from most homeware as gifts because even if you think you know that person really, really well, it's unlikely that you can buy them something for their home that they are really gonna love. You literally just cannot guarantee that they will like something that you buy for them, and it might make them a little bit stressed when they think they need to have it out on display in their home because you bought it for them, but they actually don't like it. So I typically stay away from things like that. However, the homeware pieces that I think are acceptable are things like candles, because they literally are meant to get burnt down, and once they've been used, then that's it, it's gone. You can buy some very nice higher priced candles, again something a bit special that you wouldn't buy for yourself. I also think books or coffee table books are a good gift. I'm grouping this in with the homeware section because coffee table books are things that are mostly pictures and they're supposed to look really cool and interesting in your home on your coffee table, but you don't necessarily sit and read the whole thing. So just think about a topic that that person finds interesting, and I guarantee you can find a really cool coffee table book about it. So Waterstones do some great ones, but you can really look in any bookshops for these. And always check for sales, clearance sections, and also look in charity shops. Charity shops are a great place to find books. So let's just look at a few extra money saving tips when it comes to shopping for Christmas. So number 1 is buy in bulk. Now, if you're buying for multiple people, you can consider gifts that can be bought in bulk to save money, such as food gifts. The hamper idea I spoke about earlier can be made for multiple people. You can buy the snacks and things on multi-buy deals. You could also consider buying gift sets or those beauty advent calendars and then just open it up and you can divide everything for different people. You can use some things for stocking fillers or for little hamper gifts as well. Consider DIYing your gift. Now, homemade gifts are just so personal. They really do carry a lot more sentiment. I think the more personalized, the better. And if you're a crafty person, it is such a fun thing to do. You can make some huge savings by DIYing a gift. And this obviously includes cooking and baking as well. Secret Santa. So you could suggest to your family, friendship group or co-workers to participate in Secret Santa to limit spending while still giving gifts. This literally means you only have to buy one present for one person and that is it. And use cashback sites. So consider using cashback sites like EverUp, Top Cashback or Quidco for extra savings on online purchases. This just means if you buy through the cashback site, you get some money back for it. And there you have it, affordable gift ideas for everyone on your list this Christmas. Please do leave me a comment if you have any really interesting gift ideas because I would absolutely love to know about it. Please like this video and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I next upload. So this is episode 1 in a 5-part series about Christmas on a budget. Next week we are going to be talking about smart shopping strategies. So make sure you are subscribed and keep an eye out for that one.